Television, serving southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Good evening and welcome to Fact TV's coverage of the Bellows Falls Terriers basketball. Tonight at Holland Gymnasium, your Bellows Falls Terriers varsity girls team will play host to the Wildcats of Twin Valley. Remember, Fact TV is here to support the community. Please reach out to the great crew at Fact TV if you're looking to host a show or rent equipment to film a special event. Please feel free to reach out or donate to Fact TV. Also, a huge thank you to Bellows Falls Booster Club for all they do here at Bellows Falls Union High School. Please support them in any way you can. Let's get back to tonight's matchup. The Terriers' record sits at 11-3, good for third in the VPA Division III standings, while their 6-0 mark in SVLC District is good for first place. The Terriers are coming off a road win versus White River Valley, which saw the ladies erase a 23-10 halftime deficit with a 37-5 second half. This Terriers team competes hard at all levels on defense. Senior Veronica Moore leads the team with 4 steals per game. She really helps set the hard-nosed style of play that the Terriers want to do. Abby Nystrom and Avery Maxfield lead the team in scoring and rebounding, while major contributions of late from Gracie Patterson, Olivia Halleck, Cadence James, Elise Thurber, and Addie Bacon can't go unnoticed when you talk about how the Terriers have gotten to this 11-3 record. For the Wildcats of Twin Valley, they come in at 6-6, which puts them in 7th place in the VPA Division IV standings. The young Wildcats feature a roster with no seniors or juniors, are led by sophomore Kate Oyer, who leads the team in just about every category. She's averaging 15.7 points per game and 15.2 rebounds per game, while also blocking 3 shots per game. I'm Joe Brooks alongside Bryce Stradling for tonight's game. Let's look at tonight's matchup and 3 keys to the game. Well, Bryce, I think 3 keys to the game tonight, we were just talking about it before the game, for the Terriers to control the defensive glass. We just read off that Kate Oyer is averaging 15 rebounds per game, so it's going to be key to make sure that they keep her off the glass. Drive to the hoop and create fouls to make the Wildcats go to their bench. With so many 8th and 9th graders on this team, if you can get into that bench, you're going to be a little better off. Third key, continue the unselfish play that has the team been willing to make for the extra pass over this winning streak, and has led to a lot of easy baskets in the half-court transition. Well, right after the announcements of the starting lineups and the national anthem, Bryce and I will be back for you for all the play-by-play commentary.
We would like to welcome Twin Valley as they compete against the Terriers this evening. At Bellows Falls, we stand united in our commitment to sportsmanship. We kindly ask that you as fans of both teams keep your positive comments and in good taste. Let's showcase the true spirit of good sportsmanship by respecting and positively supporting our student athletes, coaches, fellow spectators, and our esteemed officials. Remember, poor sporting behavior and taunting have no place here. Instead, let's focus on cheering for our teams and making this a memorable experience for everyone in attendance. Before we jump into tonight's starting lineups, we'd like to take a moment to express our gratitude to the Booster Club. They play a crucial role in supporting our teams, and their concession stand is open and ready for business. If you're interested in becoming a part of this fantastic community, they're actively looking for new members. For more information, visit the Booster Club at the concession stand during the game. Thank you. And now for tonight's starting lineups, first for Twin Valley. At 4, a freshman number 20, Jonathan Godin. At 4, a sophomore number 22, Kate Boyer. At guard, a sophomore number 11, Scarlett Smith. At forward, a sophomore number 24, Carlos Rex. At forward, a sophomore number 14, Aaliyah Walker. Coached by Jamie Brown.
All right, and welcome back here to as we're getting ready to tip off here in Holland Gymnasium for tonight's action in the VPA between Twin Valley Wildcats and the Bellows Falls Terriers. What are you looking for here tonight, Bryce?
Hopefully they're going to get a lot of steals warming up. They were doing pretty good, but all the steals, like you were saying, there's a lot
Control the opening tip. Abby fires the first three-pointer, no good, but Gracie comes up with an offensive rebound. We're going to have a travel on the Terriers, so good energy right off the bat there, Bryce.
Yeah, steals, that's all that's important. If they steal, like you were saying in the pregame, they don't have a lot of ball control, so.
That's going to be a three-pointer by Twin Valley, no good. Olivia Halleck tips the rebound. It's going to be controlled by Avery Maxfield. Maxfield comes away with it, her first rebound of the game. I'm looking for, you look for Avery Maxfield and Gracie Patterson to try to get to the basket to create foul shot opportunities. They've been running some good half-court offense. Here's Olivia Halleck, who's been hot. She misses that three-pointer, but Abby Nystrom comes up with the offensive glass. So everyone's just a little strong so far in the game as they've missed a couple three-pointers long off the back of the rim and nothing there. Abby fires the two-pointer, no good there. So far the Terriers are 0 for 3 to start the game, but a bunch of good looks, so I certainly expect them to start falling.
Joe, it looks like they're not full half court, but Gracie Patterson is kind of picking them up before they even get to half. So,
yeah,
like you were saying, their half court defense might dominate here. And
it is the kind of their calling card. It gets them into their offensive sets. There's a great look by Veronica Moore to Olivia Halleck. Halleck can't finish. Gracie Patterson comes up with her second offensive rebound of the game already. Veronica Moore finds Gracie. Gracie fires up the three ball. That's no good. So far the Terriers getting a bunch of good looks, but they can't seem to get a basket so far. They fought four underneath there, and it's going to be last touch by Bellows Falls. So it's going to end up being Twin Valley ball.
Joe, even if they don't meet the end of the bucket or the bottom of the bucket, as long as you're shooting them, as long as you're getting the chances to shoot, at least some of them will fall in.
Oh yeah, we've seen them get hot, and it's just so far they haven't been able to drop anything. But there's they're playing defense, they're doing everything they can. You're not going to make every shot. You're going to go through streaks of hot and cold, and all you can do is keep working for the right shot, and that's what they've done so far. They're continuing to get open looks. Here's another open look for three by Veronica. She's no good. Ball's last touched underneath by, I want to say Olivia Halleck last touched it. It's going to be Twin Valley ball. So they're getting good looks. They just haven't been able to get them. And I certainly, I'm with you, Bryce. It's only 2 minutes into this game. This Terriers team, we've seen them make shots all year. I would totally anticipate, a nice run coming out of them. Gracie Patterson, Veronica Moore turning up the volume a little bit here on the defense as they extend the defense a little bit. Avery Maxfield gets her hand on the ball. This is that defense we were talking about. They're really not letting them get the ball inside, which is where Twin Valley wants to go.
Yeah, Joe, like we've been saying all season, after the half, this team is a whole different team. They're coming out with whole new energy, whole new plays, whole new strategies.
Yeah, they certainly did make that adjustment in the last game, coming out with a 37-5 second half. So we'll see what. That's terrific defense down there by Gracie Patterson, Olivia Halleck. Here's Veronica Moore. Kate Oyer picks up a screen, fires up the shot. That's going to be no good. Last touch underneath by Twin Valley's number 20. I want to say it's number 20. Yes, it's number 20. That's Jocelyn Cadoni, the freshman for Twin Valley here. Gracie Patterson takes the ball, gets it over Veronica. Terriers have done some nice crisp passing around here, around the perimeter. Everything's looked really good so far. Looks like Gracie Patterson's going to get called for the travel there. That was Avery. I'm sorry, Avery Maxfield. Got called for the travel there. She got a little too far down before they tied the ball up and just kind of lost control a little bit. So maybe they're trying do a little too much on the offensive end right now. Ball's over for Cadoni. Cadoni fires up the three. That's no good. Rebound controlled underneath by number 22. That's Kate Oyer. She's going to have the ball knocked away from her, and it's going to remain Twin Valley ball underneath. It's 0-0 here with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Slow start offensively tonight in Holland Gymnasium. Both teams trying to find the rhythm on offense here. That's Cadoni out here for the Wildcats. She almost has her pocket picked by Veronica Moore. Then Gracie Patterson gets her hand on the pass, but can't quite control it. We're going to have Olivia Halleck pick up the foul down below. I think it's on the floor, though, and going to be underneath instead of free throws. Yep. So that's the first on the team, first on Olivia.
You know, Joe, it's okay if their shots aren't making it. You know, score's still 0-0 would be different. If it was 0-10, you know, then you got to make those shots count.
Gracie Patterson comes away with the first steal of the game for the Terriers. Goes up with the left hand. She's going to get fouled. So Gracie Patterson's doing a nice job here, kind of filling up the stat sheet so far for the Terriers. She'll go to the line for two to try to, you know, get the proverbial lid off the basket here. 4:59 to go. Nothing. Patterson's first one's no good.
You know, Joe, again, it's okay. It's only 0-0.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It would be a different story if it was 0-10 or 0-5 or 0-15.
It's still early on. The shots will start dropping. You never know what gets you going. That free throw there that Gracie just made to go up 1-0 could be what gets them going. You know, sometimes in sports it's you know, everything comes in rhythm, and you know, you can start going, and all of a sudden start making some stuff. And it looks like number 24, that's Carla Sprague, gets the first 2-point basket of the game. It's 2-1 in favor of Twin Valley now. Veronica Moore out front here, gets it over to Avery Maxfield. Nystrom up top. Nystrom was a little quiet in the last game, but there's a great look into Olivia. Olivia can't finish. Great look by Abby Nystrom. Looks like we're going to get a foul called on the break. It's going to be the second foul on Olivia Halleck. Olivia's going to get a quick break as Cadence James will come in tonight. Olivia with 2 quick fouls. Terriers down 2-1. Kate Oyer's got the ball. She also leads this Twin Valley team in assists with around 3 per game. Fires up the 3 ball there. That's no good. Avery Maxfield comes away with the defensive rebound for the Terriers, but she loses it. Abby Nystrom comes away with the block shot underneath the basket. And it looks like great hustle by Twin Valley, but under their own basket, they actually controlled it back to Bells Falls to be Terriers ball. You kind of got to let that go under your own basket so you get to keep your possession. But
Yeah, you know, Joe, you know, something. It was a steal.
Oh, that's a great screen by Veronica Moore. Frees up Avery Maxfield. Maxfield's three-pointer is good. So Avery Maxfield gets the first 3-point field goal of the game for the Terriers. 4-2 lead. Great screen there by Veronica Moore, Bryce.
Yeah, and it looked like 11 was grabbing her back. I don't think her back's okay after that one.
Not sure what. Looks like we got a foul underneath on Cadence James here. Her first. It's going to send. I can't see the number from here. I think that's Carla Sprague, number 24 for 2 for the Wildcats. First one's no good. It is number 24, yep. Second one's up for the Wildcats, and that one's good. 4-3 game here. Carla Sprague has all 3 points for the Wildcats. Abby Nystrom takes the ball at court here for the Terriers as they look to get into their offensive set, looking to find that rhythm. Another nice screen set by the Terriers there. That was Cadence James on that screen. Avery Maxfield are going to get a call for the travel as she took a step before she put the ball down. They're going to get her for that. Just a little too quick with her hand, with the ball on the feet there. So
you know, Joe, again, it's not a big, it's not a big game, but it's also not a big loss. You know.
That ball is going to be last touched by Twin Valley, and it's going to be Terriers' ball. So Terriers playing some great defense out here today, just like we kind of expected. You know, we're going to see a few shots drop in here, and we'll see what kind of momentum they can build, because eventually they're going to find the bottom of the net more than once here. Abby Nystrom with a great move. Gracie Patterson fires up a great shot from the free throw line area, no good. Rebounds controlled underneath by Abby Nystrom. Comes away with her second offensive rebound of the game. Fires it over to Avery Maxfield. Avery Maxfield misses the shot, but she picks up the rebound. Is going to not get it.
Oh.
Abby Nystrom misses the shot and comes away with the third offensive rebound. Boy, it's been a tough start underneath there. Abby missed the kind of bunny shot there, and boy, you certainly see the rhythm. They're just a little out of rhythm right now, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, Joe, there's so much action right there. I don't even know what happened.
Cadence James gets the ball in over to Gracie Patterson, finds Avery Maxfield. Great ball fake by Avery Maxfield, fires up the 2-pointer, no good. Fought for underneath and controlled by Gracie Patterson on the offensive glass. Abby Nystrom fires up the 3-pointer, that's no good. Kate Oyer controls for for the Wildcats. She gets it up quickly. Veronica Moore temporarily knocked it away. Here come the Wildcats of White River Valley. That's going to be a hard take to the basket. And we're going to have another foul. That's going to be on Abby, her first of the game. That's the 4th foul on the Terriers. Man, this is going to be first free throw by Lil Ashcraft is up and good. 4-4 game here, 2.5 to go. Veronica Moore gets a quick break with Addie Bacon coming in. Second one's up and good by Ashcroft as well. 5-4 lead in favor of Twin Valley right now. The Terriers have played hard out here so far, just looking for a little rhythm to their offense right now. Gracie Patterson with a nice ball fake, gets to the rim, throws up another great look. No good. That's Cadence James with the offensive rebound and putback.
What a play.
That was a great play by Cadence James right there, picking up the offensive glass and the 2 points for the Terriers to retake the lead at 6-5.
What a play.
Here's Kate Oyer throwing up the 3-ball, no good. Rebounds controlled underneath by the Wildcats, no good there. Abby Nystrom comes away with the defensive glass. Abby Nystrom on the quick push here. She's out fast. She throws up a little runner, no good off the glass.
You know, Joe, I just feel like this game's just going to be a whole bunch of back and forth, back and forth.
It is definitely a fast pace right now. That's Ashcraft throwing up the 2-pointer, no good. There's another rebound by Abby Nystrom. Her 5th year of the first quarter already. Is she's just kind of filling up the stat sheet in different ways right now. Gets it over to Gracie Patterson.
Yeah, you know, Joe, I don't know how many times I say it, but by the end of the night, this stat sheet is always filled out for the most part.
Oh, absolutely. Abby with a good look for 3. That one's no good off the back of the rim. Cadence James tries to keep it alive. She's going to tap it last, and it's going to go out of bounds. Just a little off so far, but they're certainly getting good looks. And with as good a shooters as we've seen these Terriers do this year, I certainly feel like they're going to find this rhythm at any point here on this offense and go on a nice little run. But right now their defense is kind of helping them, and they're doing a great job on the defensive glasses. We haven't seen a lot of offensive rebounds, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, Joe, offense is okay. You know, like I keep saying, you know, it's not a big loss. It's not a big win. If you miss, it's okay. You always got the next shot.
Kate Oyer with her first free throw of the game. No good on the first one. Minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. 6-5 in favor of Bells Falls. Second one by Oyer is also no good. Rebound underneath by Cadence James, who's given them some really nice minutes off the bench here. They get it up quickly to Abby. Abby's looking to push the ball. She tries to get it to Cadence, but it was knocked away by Kate Oyer. Kate Oyer comes away with it. She throws it out in front. Good idea, but just a little too far out in front of the teammate there. Great idea by Kate Oyer. Kate's played a nice game underneath. They're going to get, with a minute to go here, Abby Nystrom takes her first break of the game as Veronica Moore comes back in.
You know, Joe, I feel like every time Abby gets a break, she always comes back more intense and more intense every time.
I think you're absolutely correct. Great idea there by Veronica Moore, but Kate Oyer comes away with the steal. Oyer throws up the runner, and that's going to be 2 points and good. First 2 points for Kate Oyer. She gives the Wildcats a 7-6 lead here in the first quarter. Avery Maxfield takes it to the basket, throws it up, no good, but she's going to get to the free throw line.
She almost got that and one, Joe.
She did almost get the and one. So Avery will go to the line. She's got 3 points here in the first quarter with a three-pointer. Avery's been shooting very well this season from the free throw line. And that's a good one. Ties the game up at 7-7. Avery had 14 the other night in the White River Valley win, Bryce.
14 foul shots?
No, 14 points.
Oh. I was about to say 14 foul shots. She got to the line.
I guess she could have. I don't know how she scored the 14 points, but it could have been. Cadence James with another offensive rebound and a putback, but no good there. She gets 2 offensive rebounds on that possession. Terriers go 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Tie game here, 7-7. Oyer's going to fire up the 3-ball. She's going to be fouled on the 3-ball. So Kate Oyer's going to get 3 free throws.
Yeah, I feel like Avery Maxfield got a little too close to her face.
Yep. Avery Maxfield picks up the foul. Terriers have been a little foul happy here in the first quarter. That's their 6th personal foul. So they're going to have to kind of watch that as the game goes on. So I believe Oyer will be at the line shooting 3 in this 7-7 game with 35 seconds to go. First one's good. First point of the game, or no, now Kate's got 3 points. Second one's up and good.
Looks like she's really good from the foul line, Joe.
Wildcats 9-7 lead here. And she makes all three. 5 points real quick for Kate Oyer. She's up to 5 points, and it's a 10-7 lead now in favor of the Wildcats of White River Valley. Gracie Patterson brings the ball off the court as the Terriers really looking to find that rhythm on offense. They've run some great sets, run some great plays, got some great looks, but everything just seems a little out of rhythm so far. Cadence James with a nice catch in the low boss. She makes a great pass out to Avery. Avery with a ball fake, gets to the basket, throws it up off the glass, no good. Gets her own offensive glass, no good again. Avery Maxfield is fighting really hard, but just they can't get him to drop here. Quick push by the Wildcats. White River Valley is going to go out of bounds. Terriers ball with 5 seconds to go here.
Yeah,
trailing 10-7.
Yeah, you know we've seen Abby make those last-minute threes, and
we've definitely seen a lot of them. Like last week, I think it was 2.5 seconds, and she made one.
It's 2.8, I'm pretty
Got
sure.
Veronica out here bringing the ball off the court for the Terriers. She fires it up from a three-quarter court off the front of the rim, no good. So after the first quarter, it's 10-7 in favor of the visiting Wildcats at Twin Valley. Kate Oyer leads them with 5 points, while Carla Sprague has 3.
Looks like Addie Bacon's checking back in.
Yeah, for the Terriers, let's see. Avery Maxfield leads the way with 4 points. Cadence James had 2. Abby Nystrom, I don't think actually scored a basket in the first quarter. And Gracie Patterson had a point. So 10-7. I think we've both seen Abby get hot real quick. I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. But in the meantime, someone else might have to step up and score some points for this Terriers team.
And that's what we've been looking at, Joe. I mean, just like you said, all those people who are scoring. Now, Abby's a really good player, but when she's not scoring, she has people that are stepping up and making those points.
Yep, and I think at some point tonight this team will start making these shots that are wide open. So let's look at while we got a little minute here in between. The Bellows Falls boys team won a thriller 52-51 over Otter Valley here at Holland Gymnasium on Saturday. Jacob Kissel hit the go-ahead free throw with 27 seconds to go to seal the victory. Jaden Bazin was everywhere in this game for the Terriers. He finished with 18 points, 15 boards, and 4 blocks. Kissel had 14, and Kobe Levesque added 7 points. They will play next Saturday against Otter Valley as well. Abby Nystrom quickly to the basket on the steal, but can't finish. Kate Oyer comes away with the ball. They're going to get her for the double dribble there.
Joe, it's just about momentum.
The shots just aren't quite there, but boy, they're getting good looks. And this team has shown the ability to score the basketball way too much for this not to turn as far as the shots going down at some point in this game. Patterson to Maxfield. Maxfield gets it inside to Abby. Abby found some space out here for the corner 3. Throws it up and in. Abby Nystrom, and that might be what gets them going. It only takes one, Bryce.
Especially if it's from Abby,
And Veronica picking up full court there, almost came away with the steal. 10-10 game here. A lot of energy coming off the bench all of a sudden.
I'm surprised Abby's not one of those captains. She carries. She's a good teammate. She passes. She's not selfish. And, when she scores a basket, the whole team gets hyped every time.
Oh, that's going to be – I don't know if that's Gracie or Veronica or Abby that came away with who managed to get their hands to knock it away. But good steal by the Terriers, but then they quickly turn it back over here. Kate Oyer, who's been playing a heck of a game for the Wildcats for sure, doing a little bit of everything. That's going to go over to Lil Ashcraft, who hits a 3-ball. So 8th grader Lil Ashcraft has 5 points here in the game. 13-10 favor the Wildcats. Abby Nystrom over to the corner, finds Veronica Moore. Moore back to Maxfield, back over to Moore. Gets a great look into Gracie Patterson, throws it up the glass, no good. They are just right there on the rim, but it's just falling out instead of falling in. What a great look that was. Another hand on the ball, that's picked off by Avery. Avery gets it up to Veronica. Veronica finds Gracie. Gracie goes up with the left hand, that's gonna go, oh, no good.
All these shots are looking so good, they just aren't falling for him,
Avery
Joe.
with the steal. And Gracie Patterson will go to the line for her 3rd and 4th free throws of the game. She was 1 for 2 the first time. Gracie knocks that one down nice and smooth. 2 points now in the game for Gracie Patterson. To go with 3 rebounds and a steal. Patterson's second one's no good. Olivia Halleck with the offensive glass for the Terriers. Gives it up to Nystrom. Nystrom makes a great move there.
There we go.
Up and in. Was that Abby who finished?
No, I'm pretty sure it
Olivia?
Yeah, it was
Olivia
Olivia.
Halleck, that's what it looked like to me, too.
But with Abby got the assist.
Abby with the assist, Olivia Halleck with the 2-point basket. That's going to be a foul there. Kate Oyer trying to get to the hoop. Terriers got a lot of fouls going on tonight. That foul's on Veronica Moore, her first of the game. It's going to send Oyer to the free throw line. This will already be her 6th and 7th free throw attempts of the game. And the 10th and 11th attempts of the game from the Wildcats from the foul line. So
Are the boys playing tonight, Joe?
no, the boys play next. They play Saturday, also against Otter Valley, but this time at Otter Valley. Kate Oyer sits both free throws, 15-13 in favor of the Wildcats. Veronica Moore with a great idea to get the ball to Olivia. Olivia with a great catch, gets it back to Gracie, back to Veronica. Veronica looking for some help. She finds Gracie Patterson short on the 3-ball. Rebound controlled underneath by Cadoni of the Wildcats. Out to Ashcraft. Ashcraft throws up the 2-pointer. No, that was not Ashcraft. I'm sorry. Ashcraft tried to get the save. The shot was actually by Nella Wagner of the Wildcats. That was no good. Terriers ball, 15-13 lead for the Wildcats. Just under 6 minutes to go. Abby Nystrom, who had a 3-pointer a couple possessions ago, gets a nice possession, nice pass over there to Gracie. Gracie finds Olivia. Olivia from her spot in that corner 3, no good. But Abby picks up the offensive glass, no good. Tips it around. Veronica comes up with the ball. So another offensive rebound by Abby Nystrom. Terriers control the ball. They're still doing everything right, just struggling to finish those baskets, Bryce.
And you know, Joe, that's okay.
Oh, great look by Abby, but it's not going to be made. Rebounds fought for underneath. Last touch by Twin Valley. So Wildcats are Terriers ball underneath.
There you go. Terriers are hitting their momentum rush, Joe.
Yeah, I think they just need to see a couple shots straight go in, and this is going to be a different. There's that Veronica Moore pass on the outlet. There it is again, Bryce. She's been so good this year on those inbounds passes.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, every time you get the inbound pass from Veronica, somebody's making a 3 or a layup.
And Olivia Halleck makes the 2-point basket with a free throw shot here. She's been playing some great basketball for the Terriers as well. And she had 10 points in the last game we did here. Free throw's no good, but Abby Nystrom comes up with the offensive rebound, which is going to be a jump ball. Stays Terriers ball. So by my unofficial count, that's the 5th offensive rebound of the game so far for Abby Nystrom.
And it's Terriers ball.
And 7 overall for her. Veronica Moore gets the ball into Abby. Abby over to Gracie. Back to, that was a great play, but they jumped Avery real quick. Gracie gets a nice little crossover dribble out here. And we're going to get called for a double dribble on the play. So 15-15 with 5 minutes to go here. Wildcats of White River Valley. Kate Oyer sitting there with 7 points so far for the Wildcats. A bunch of rebounds, bunch of steals. Oh, that's Abby Nystrom getting her hand on that ball. Abby feeds Veronica. Veronica goes up with the right hand, no good. But another steal by Abby. It's going to be the last touch by the Terriers.
I thought it was Twin
Wildcats
Valley
ball.
that touched it last.
I did too.
Because it looked like they tried to slap it down, and that's when they got it. But
Gracie Patterson, Veronica, as Kate Oyer gives away with the pass. Goes up for 2 and the foul. Terriers are really having a difficult time not fouling here in this game.
And this could be an issue, you know. Let's see. You got basically 2 players out with injuries, and
that was on number 2?
I was on Avery.
Oh, okay, that was on Avery. So 18-15 as Kate Oyer makes another free throw, another steal for the Wildcats. Oyer gets it out in front, gets it back. Can't control it, Terriers ball. Kate Oyer is made 6 out of 8 from the free throw line so far in this game. Wildcats have 12 free throw attempts already in this game. It's something the Terriers have got to watch out here, as they've just been a little too, maybe a little too aggressive out here. I'm not sure. Abby passed up the 3-pointer. Passes over to Avery. Great idea as Abby passed up one shot to get the better look. Avery Maxfield hits her second 3-pointer of the game to give her 7 points. 18-18 with 4 minutes to go. Avery Maxfield stays hot after her 14-point night the other night. Kate Oyer with a little runner shot, no good. Abby Nystrom comes away with the defensive rebound. Quick push for Nystrom. She tries to get it up. Terriers aren't running with her. She's looking for some help. She finds Veronica. Veronica back to Abby. Abby with a great look for the corner 3. That's good.
You know,
Veronica Moore on the assist. Abby Nystrom with her second three.
You know, Joe, she is lethal from that corner three.
Absolutely.
Especially that, I don't know what you would call it, but that corner right there, that specific corner.
Well, that's the right corner.
Yeah, the right corner. She's always hitting that.
As the people my age might say, that might be like the double dribble cheat code of just the corner three. The old Nintendo game where you couldn't miss the corner three. But that quick run there of Avery Maxfield three-pointer, Abby Nystrom three-pointer.
And then for Abby to throw it back, fake like she's going the other way, and just be open in the corner for three.
So that was kind of a big jolt in momentum for the Terriers there. You know, saw a lot of excitement on the bench. You know, they're feeling a little better about themselves now. They've seen a couple shots in a row go down. This could be that, like we were talking about earlier. Everything comes in rhythm. All of a sudden, you start making a couple shots, and it seems a little easier to start knocking the next one down. Gracie Patterson goes ahead and knocks that ball away, but it's going to be still Twin Valley ball. But they've gotten some good minutes so far for the Terriers out of just about everyone who's been on that floor, for sure. Avery Maxfield defending on Cadoni, knocks it away, but it's going to be controlled out top. They get it back to Cadoni. Cadoni finds Oyer. Oyer with a runner with the left hand makes another two-pointer with a foul, and she's just getting fouled everywhere out here.
It's on Abby again.
It's on Abby, so that's going to be her second. So Abby's got two. I think Avery's got two.
Veronica's
Olivia's got two. Kate Oyer has now shot 2, 5, 7, 8, 9 free throws here in the first half. 21-21 as the Wildcats of White River Valley just continue their trips to the free throw line, and they're just making point after point from the free throw line right here. Three-pointer by Oyer's no good. Rebounds last touch by Avery Maxfield. It's going to be Wildcats ball. Coach Pescock disagrees. I would concur with Coach Pescock. I thought it was last touch by the Wildcats. That's picked off by Abby. Abby's getting out in front. Abby looks to go up with the right hand, but she's going to be fouled on the way to the hoop. So Abby Nystrom comes away with another steal.
You could probably hear it. You could probably hear it through these mics, but let's see. The bench is 15 feet away, and you can probably hear them through the mics still. That's how loud they were.
Oh, Abby just missed that three-pointer. But yeah, as I was talking about those free throws, Bryce, the Wildcats have 10 of their 21 points from the foul line tonight.
So therefore, they only scored 11 points legitimately.
Right. Oh, what a great pass by Abby to Olivia. Abby Nystrom, this stat sheet is kind of crazy full already as Olivia Halleck picks up her 6th point of the night. That's going to be a good shot by the Wildcats. No good. Rebound by Cadoni. Blocked by Abby Nystrom. So unofficially, I have Abby with 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks so far in this game. So she's trying to do a little bit of everything out there. That's a great steal by Olivia Halleck, but the Terriers can't control it. Gets it underneath. It's off number 14. That's Aaliyah Walker. Last touch by Aaliyah Walker. Terriers ball. Terriers up 23-21, Bryce, with 2.5 to go.
Yeah, Joe, it's all about momentum, and we've been saying that, all season with both the boys and the girls team. One basket turns into 2 baskets.
With a great look over here. Veronica into Olivia. That's another great look. Olivia finds Gracie. Gracie up for 2, no good. Olivia keeps it alive with a great offensive rebound, and up she goes, no good. Avery comes away with the second one, no good. Avery with another rebound and 2 points.
There we go.
So Avery Maxfield with offensive rebound. Olivia Halleck with an offensive rebound and 2 points at the end for Avery Maxfield. 4-point lead here for the Terriers. Their biggest lead of the game as Gracie Patterson comes away with a defensive rebound. Her 4th rebound of the game quickly up to Abby. Abby's going to throw up the right arm with the right hand. That's good. Gracie Patterson on the assist to Abby Nystrom, and Abby Nystrom picks up her 8th point of the game. That was the transition basketball defense we're used to seeing. Veronica Moore gets her hands up there, knocks it away. We're starting to see that pressure here, Bryce.
Yeah, pressure turns into fouls, double dribbles, travels. You take that step without even realizing it.
Veronica, they're going to get her on the reach there. So Veronica's second, 4th on the team there, so it won't be free throws for Twin Valley yet in the bonus with 1.5 minutes to go. But nonetheless, that is the 4th Terrier starter with 2 fouls here in the first half.
Joe, that's not good.
No, something they're definitely going to have to watch out for. Kate Oyer gets it in. Cadoni can't control the pass, and it's going to be lost out of bounds. Terriers ball.
You can see the Twin Valley coach is a little trying to figure out what she can do differently to.
Yeah, Coach Jamie Brown trying to keep her team focused here. Good look from Veronica Moore to Gracie Patterson for three. Gracie Patterson hits her first three-pointer of the game. Veronica picks up another assist. Terriers open up their largest lead of the game here, 9 points, 30-21. That's Cadoni for the Wildcats. Kate Oyer gets it in there to 14 into Walker. That ball stolen by Veronica. Veronica's out on the races here. Throws that up and in. Veronica comes up with her first 2 points of the game. Also another steal for Veronica Moore. She's filling up her stat sheet as well. Veronica's such a competitor out there for the Terriers.
You know, Veronica almost got her hands on that one, Joe.
That's going to be a 3-ball over there for the Wildcats of White River Valley. That's number 11, Scarlett Simino, hitting for the three-pointer to kind of put a little end to the streak here as the Terriers had opened a double-digit lead, back down to 8 points now. Abby Nystrom finds Olivia Halleck with another great look. Halleck can't finish that one. Oh, that was another great look by Abby Nystrom. Kate Oyer trying to push the ball up for Twin Valley. Veronica Moore not giving up any space there. She gets her hand on the ball but can't control it as Cadoni comes away with it for Twin Valley. They get it into number 10. Number 10 is Brenna Vollinger, and she was blocked by Olivia Halleck. Halleck gets her first block of the game. 32-24 with 8 seconds to go here. Wildcats ball underneath. Oyer's going to get it into Walker. Walker to Cadoni. Cadoni fires it up, no good. Rebound controlled underneath by Olivia Halleck. Halleck gets it out. They don't quite get it up, but still, that was an exciting second quarter, Bryce.
It was.
The Terriers extended a lead to 32-24 in that first half. Unofficially, I have Abby Nystrom leading the way offensively with 8 points. Also have her with 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Gracie Patterson contributed with 5 points in that first half with 4 rebounds as well. Olivia Halleck with 6 points and a couple rebounds. And looking forward to when we get back here to start the second half as the Terriers look to continue and maybe come away with their 12th win of the season. See you shortly.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support.
Welcome back here for the second half at Holland Gymnasium as we get ready to see the conclusion to tonight's game between the Twin Valley Wildcats and the Bellows Falls Terriers. At halftime here, your Terriers lead 32-24. In that first half, Avery Maxfield had 9 points and 5 rebounds. Abby Nystrom with 8 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Cadence James chipped in with 2 points, but 5 rebounds in her minutes in there. Olivia Halle had 6 points to go with her 3 rebounds and a block. So a great all-around effort from everyone who contributed in that first half, which was everyone who sat on the court for the Terriers. For Twin Valley, Kate Oyer, who we talked about pregame, kind of leading the team in every category. She's kind of led the team in every category here tonight. She's got 13 points already. She's had numerous rebounds. I wasn't keeping track of their rebound stats. She's also had a ton of steals, and she leads their offense as she brings the ball up the court. So she's kind of been everywhere for that Wildcats team, and she's going to be their key to victory here. But as we move forward here, the Terriers started playing great in that second half, Bryce. And as we've seen or the first half, as we've seen all season, they come out of this locker room, they seem to have a different energy. So I don't know what Coach Pescock and Coach Patterson, Assistant Coach Patterson, get going on in that locker room there. But they seem to get this team fired up every time they come out of there.
Yeah, Joe, every time they come out, it's a different amount of energy, different about how they play, different play types, different defense. Different offense sometimes, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, touch a little bit more on the area roundup here before the game gets started here. The JV boys improved to 3-4 with a victory over Otter Valley last Saturday on the 31st. Tim Fletcher had a big second half to help seal the victory for the Terriers. The JV girls team will look to get back in the win column when they play again on the 4th versus Woodstock. They sit at 5-5 on the season. In their loss to White River Valley last week, freshman Annabelle Bazin had 10 points for the Terriers. All right, as we come back to the second half here, the Wildcats of White River Valley, we'll start off with Kate Oyer, number 22 out there. Number 11, Scarlett Simino. Number 14, Aaliyah Walker. Number 20, Jocelyn Cadoni. And number 24, Carla Sprague. Well, the Terriers will counter with Veronica Moore, Avery Maxfield, Gracie Patterson, Abby Nystrom, and Olivia Halleck. Terriers looking to extend their defense here as they get it right out. Carla Sprague comes up with a three-pointer to open the scoring here for the Wildcats of Twin Valley to cut the lead to 5 here. That's her fifth point of the game. Good ball movement by the Terriers, but it's going to end up as a kick ball. So Terriers ball. 7.5 to go here.
Yeah, Joe. Once you lose by a certain amount, you just get anxious, and again, turns into fouls, turns into double dribbles, turns into travels.
Finds Veronica Moore over here in the corner. Veronica Moore gets the free throw line, finds Abby. Abby with a big three-pointer from the top of the key. That's good. Veronica Moore with her 4th assist of the game unofficially, while Abby Nystrom hits her 3rd three-pointer of the game to get her up to 11 points. Tough defense by Olivia Halleck underneath. Kate Oyer gets the ball back up at the top of the key for the Wildcats. Gets it inside. That's stolen by Abby Nystrom again. So Abby comes away with yet another steal for the Terriers. They're quickly up. Abby pushing the ball. She finds Gracie. Gracie with a good save. Olivia, another good save. Finds Veronica. Great hustle by the Terriers right there, Bryce. All the way over. It finds Abby Nystrom for another three-pointer.
So Abby tried to bring it in, tried to throw it in bounds, but that didn't work. So then somebody else threw it in bounds, and they got
all the way around the corner. It gets back to Abby, who finds the way for her 2nd three-pointer to open this second half here. 38-27. Hard foul right here in front of us. Gracie Patterson's a little slow getting up. It's going to be the first foul in the second half for the Wildcats on the 3rd quarter. That was the foul on Kate Oyer. Gracie Patterson's shaking it off here, playing through it.
I don't know, Joe. From what I saw, she grabbed Gracie's ankle.
Terriers ball out here. Veronica Moore's got the ball. Does look like Gracie's limping a little bit out there for sure. Comes around the corner, finds Veronica. Veronica gets back to Avery. Avery with a great ball fake, trying to get downhill. Use that left-hand finisher she's so good at. Veronica Moore with another great look to Olivia. Olivia finds Gracie. Gracie gets it back to Veronica. Veronica with some nice dribbling at the top of the key. Finds Avery. Avery fires up a three-pointer from the top of the key, and that's good. Another assist from Veronica Moore. Another three-pointer from Avery Maxfield. Her 3rd three-pointer of the game. She's good for 12 points now. This is over to Sprague. Carla Sprague with a three-pointer to start the second half. Misses that one. Abby Nystrom comes away with another rebound. She's quickly up the court to Gracie Patterson. Gracie with a nice catch. Kicks it back to Veronica. Veronica with a big swing over to Abby. Abby lines up another 3-ball. No good on that one. Rebound underneath by Avery Maxfield. Tough rebound under there, Bryce.
Yeah, that was really good. You know, there were 2 defenders that were taller than her, and she still made it.
And so they draw the foul down low. That's the 3rd foul on Katie Oyer of the Wildcats. So that's a significant thing for the Wildcats as they try to stay in this game here, as the Terriers have suddenly opened up a 14-point lead. Olivia Halleck from Veronica Moore gets it out to Gracie. Gracie back over to Abby. Abby with a ball fake, gets inside. About 10 feet on the jump shot, no good. Olivia Halleck fights for the rebound, can't control it. It's controlled by number 24, Carla Sprague of the Wildcats. Gracie Patterson knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Wildcats ball. Boy, the defense is picking up pretty aggressive here about half court.
Yeah, you know, Joe, about this time is when we see full court, half court press, sometimes even full court press.
And we're seeing it again, where they come out in the second half with just kind of a different game plan or different execution, and they've extended this to a 14-point lead here, 41-27 in favor. Here's Cadoni for 3 for the Wildcats away of Twin Valley. No good there. Veronica Moore comes away with a defensive rebound. She slows it down on offense, comes away with the rebound there. So they get it over to Olivia. Olivia Halleck fires it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Gracie Patterson. Gracie over to Abby. Finds its way back to Olivia. Olivia no good on 3. Avery Maxfield for the rebound and up and good. So all of a sudden, Avery Maxfield is starting to fill up the scorer's sheet. She goes to the line for a free throw here to try to convert the old-fashioned 3-point play here. Avery's up to 9, 11, 13, 14 points as she tries to get her 15th point here.
You know, Joe, like you were saying, more than half of these points that they've scored, maybe not now, but half of them were free throws. And so far, they've done a great job on keeping their fouls down. I'll bet that's one thing that Coach Prescott said they need to keep on top of.
As Avery Maxfield hits the free throw there to complete the 3-point play, 44-27, 17-point lead suddenly for the Terriers as they've just come out. Just everything going well for them here in the second half. Veronica Moore and Gracie Patterson giving no space there, and Abby Nystrom comes away with the steal, gets it way out in front to Gracie Patterson. Another steal for Abby. Knocked away. It's going to be controlled here by Cadoni. Cadoni has it back tapped by Gracie Patterson, and it's going to be lost and controlled. She couldn't quite get it back in time, and it's going to be Terriers ball. We're going to see Cadence James and Addie Bacon come in. As we mentioned earlier, Cadence had a great first half with 5 rebounds by my account and a basket in there. She played great.
Yeah, you know, Joe, one thing you got to worry about when you're sprinting to the other end of the court is what's behind you, because you don't want. If you look behind you, you might miss your layup. That's
a good look by Addie Bacon into Cadence. Cadence can't finish there. They're going to get a travel on Twin Valley. But that was a great look by Addie Bacon. The last game that we did here, she contributed a lot on the defensive and offensive glass. So she's been doing a nice job the last few games. Inbound to Cadence. Cadence gets out here to Gracie. Gracie Patterson finds Abby. Abby with the corner 3. No good. That one looked good all the way, Bryce. Oh, they're going to get Avery on a little too aggressive there, trying to get the ball back. Picks up her 3rd foul.
Yeah, you know, Joe, all of Abby's shots look like they're going to go in, but some of them just bounce around in the rim. 9 times out of 10, they just use the whole rim, and they just say, I don't want to go in that basket yet.
And tonight she's already hit 4 3-pointers, so she's kind of rolling again. Gracie Patterson playing tough defense. Cadence James playing tough defense. Gets her hands on it, knocks it away. Knocks it away that way from Aaliyah Walker, and it's going to maintain Wildcats ball here. Walker inbounds the ball for the Wildcats. She finds Cadoni. Cadoni and James are going to be tied up. It's going to be a tie-up ball controlled by Cadence James and the Terriers. Cadence once again making great plays for the Terriers. Here's Abby Nystrom. Nystrom has really kind of took over this game here halfway through the second quarter till now. Her and Avery Maxfield have been a dynamic duo on this court. They've combined for 28 points. What a look from Abby Nystrom, but Cadence can't finish it as she goes down, which doesn't look good. I know she's been injured a little bit this year, so that hurts a little. But she's getting up and she's coming back. She's playing good defense here.
Yeah, Joe, it looks like she's almost got like an ankle brace on.
And that's it's going to be 2 points there. Looks like that's by Lil Ashcraft. That's going to be 2 points for her. She's up to 7 points in the game. Cuts the lead to 44-29. Little too aggressive out there away from the ball. That's going to be Cardoni. And that's the 4th on the team here. Elise Thurber is going to get her first minutes of the game, relieving Cadence James. That's the 2nd foul on the game for Cadoni. You get it into Gracie Patterson. Patterson with a great blow move, gets down to the hoop, but has it knocked away at the last minute. Fights to control the ball back. And it's going to be last touched over there by Twin Valley. And so Terriers ball. Kate Oyer is going to check back in for the Wildcats with her 3 fouls. So she's going to have to be a little careful down there. Only got 2 fouls to go. Abby Nystrom with a great look into Elise. Elise finds Addie. Addie tries to get it inside to Avery, but couldn't. Gracie with a save, gets to Abby. Abby with a great catch. Abby with a ball fake, gets inside, fires up for 2. Good.
There we go.
2 points for Abby Nystrom.
You know, with Abby, she's so fast and she's so agile. She just jukes them out.
And that's Cadoni for 3 off the glass. 3-pointer for Jocelyn Cadoni. No, Abby is a very unique player out there. She's got some neat moves around the basket to free herself up, and she's got a great touch around the basket too. What a good idea by Addie Bacon, and she had Avery, but Kate Oyer got her leg in there and kicked it away. You could see that she had Avery ready to go there.
Yeah, Avery was ready to receive that pass. She stood there with her hands just where they needed to be, and she was ready.
Gracie Patterson gets it over here to Elise Thurber. Back to Avery Maxfield. Maxfield's got hot here in the second half, and she's up to 15 points. Gracie Patterson fires up a 3. That's no good. Addie Bacon comes away with the offensive glass for the Terriers. But it's going to go over and back, so they can't control the ball. And it goes back to Twin Valley, sorry. It's with 2 minutes to go. Terriers with a 14-point lead. Lil Ashcraft will be coming back in for the Wildcats, replacing Jocelyn Cadoni. Cadoni hit a 3-pointer last possession.
Joe, I wouldn't be surprised that in the 4th period they start to foul, so you can try to get those foul shots.
Could see that. 3-pointer's no good. Rebounded by Addie Bacon. Bacon again just doing a great job rebounding. What a pass out to Gracie Patterson. Patterson can't finish it. Elise Thurber's there for the offensive rebound, but she can't finish it. Avery Maxfield gets the offensive rebound, and she does finish it. So Avery comes away with an offensive rebound. Elise Thurber gets her first offensive rebound of the game. Terriers are definitely fighting hard on the glass. Addie Bacon comes away with the block there. And Abby Nystrom's trying to push the ball up for the Terriers. Great job by Addie Bacon to get out there on the perimeter and block that shot. There's Abby. Misses it, but gets her own glass. Fights for another offensive rebound. Can't control that, but there's Elise Thurber coming away with another rebound. Gets it out to Addie. Addie Bacon now here for the Terriers. She dribbles, drives to the right lane, finds Abby. Abby finds Elise Thurber underneath. Elise can't quite control it. Addie Bacon comes up with the ball, no good. Rebound's controlled by Kate Oyer. Oyer brings the ball up for the Wildcats. Trailing by 16 points. She fires up the 3 ball, no good. That's rebounded by Avery Maxfield.
Joe, one of the names we have this game, but Addie Bacon, she's so good at getting all those rebounds.
Yeah, the last 3 or 4 games that we've called, she's really become huge on that glass for this Terriers team. You're absolutely right, Bryce.
She's getting those defensive rebounds, she's getting those offensive rebounds, and she's assisting, and she's smart, and she knows who to pass to, who's open.
Yeah, she's definitely like you mentioned, the last few games, she has really stepped up and filled a great role the Terriers need. Having someone come off the bench that will play great defense and will be there to fight for rebounds in the offensive defensive end and make the right play. That's huge. So Avery Maxfield will be at the line. First one's good for Avery.
Yeah, Joe, I'm surprised if in the 4th quarter they don't start fouling right away.
Avery's 3 for 4 here from the free throw line in the game.
Joe, watch out! You might have.
That one's no good.
You just jinxed her, Joe.
I did. 3 for 5 now for Avery.
Joe, why'd you have to jinx her?
That's going to be a foul on Addie Bacon. I don't know, Bryce. Just happens.
Yeah, it's okay. I do it too.
So Avery's up to 3, 9, 18 points here in the game for the Terriers for Avery. I'm sorry. And then we've got 16 points for Abby. So those two have combined for 34 of the 49 Terriers points here. That's going to be a steal by Veronica Moore. Veronica is out in front again. She goes up for 2, no good. Elise Thurber comes up with another rebound. She's going to be fouled. So Veronica Moore comes up with a steal. Elise Thurber comes up with her 3rd rebound since entering the game. And she's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. So Elise Thurber with 19 seconds to go. Terriers up by 17. No good on the first one.
You know, Joe, like I said in the first quarter, you know, they've got a pretty big lead. If they're not, well, they are now. But like these foul shots, I wouldn't say, well, they do matter, but they're not really.
Thurber's 0 for 2 there.
They're already up enough.
You always want the free points, Bryce.
Fair.
You always want your free points.
But I'm just saying, if they miss them, it doesn't. It's not like they lose the game if
That's
they.
Ashcraft shooting a long 2, no good. Gets her own rebound on the miss. She's picked up by Bacon, who gets her hand on the ball. Veronica comes away with the steal. So, a big third quarter for the Terriers. They open a 17-point lead, 49-32, as they held Twin Valley to 8 points there in that third quarter. So the Terriers, 18 points out of Avery Maxfield, 16 points out of Abby Nystrom. Nystrom, I have her at about 10 rebounds with 3 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks. Veronica Moore in that quarter, she came out with a ton of assists. I have her down for 6 assists now to go with 3 steals. The unselfishness that the Terriers played with in that quarter, not to mention hitting a couple threes early on, really changed, really kind of got them flowing. And just like we've seen all season, Bryce, to come out of that locker room a different team. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter here, the Terriers come out with a 17-point lead as they look to close this one out and go to 12-3 on the season.
Yeah, Joe, like I've been saying, well, I have said it a lot, so people watching this are probably annoyed at me saying it, but I'm surprised if they're not just going to foul right away just to get to the free throw line.
You only got so many fouls you can do, Bryce. You only got so many players. So you can't do it just constantly. Elise Thurber comes away with the steal there, and she's going to be fouled by Cadoni. So Elise Thurber has really come in and got a bunch of rebounds.
That's another name we don't really call a lot, and she's doing pretty good this game too.
Yeah, she's definitely still putting in some good minutes in for the Terriers as they extend this lead here. Good contributions from everyone who's got on the court. Veronica Moore tries to come over with another steal there, can't quite get it. It's over here to that's Carla Sprague. Sprague's got 5 points for the Wildcats. Kate Oyer gets the ball way outside. She tries to get it inside to Sprague. Sprague can't control the ball. Looks like it's going to be touched last by the Terriers, so it's going to remain Wildcats ball. 17-point lead with 7.5 to go here. 49-32 in favor of the Terriers. They get it out to Cadoni. Cadoni with a 3-pointer over the top of Addie Bacon, and that's good for 3. That's Jocelyn's second 3-pointer of the second half. Cuts the lead to 14. So, this certainly isn't something that can't be undone. So the Terriers got to continue to play their basketball and just extend this lead. You can't just rest on a lead. That's a great look by Veronica, but Olivia can't finish it. Here's Kate Oyer leading the break for the Wildcats as they look to cut into this 14-point lead with 7 minutes to go. That's a great cut by Cadoni. Cadoni can't control it. Olivia Halleck comes up with the rebound there. Her 4th rebound of the game. They get it up to Veronica. Veronica Moore with some nifty dribbling finds Addie Bacon. Bacon gets it to Maxfield. Maxfield finds Halleck. Halleck for the 3 from the corner, no good. Last touched by Twin Valley on the miss there, and it's going to be Bellows Falls ball with 6.5 to go, 14-point lead. So they haven't done much offensively so far here in this fourth quarter. So a basket or 2, you just kind of want to keep flowing. But there's, as I asked for it, we get one from Avery Maxfield hitting her 4th 3-pointer of the game to give her 21 points in this game as Avery continues to be hot after a 14-point game at White River Valley. There's Jocelyn Cadoni looking for her 2nd straight 3, and that one's no good. Rebound controlled underneath by by Twin Valley. again. And there's Oyer throwing up a 2-pointer, no good. Rebound underneath by Walker. Walker gets no good. That's Elise Thurber coming up with the rebound. Thurber has 4 rebounds since entering this game.
Yeah, Joe, like you were saying, of the not being selfish is one of the things that Terriers are good at. Veronica could have sprinted to the end of the court and had an easy layup, but no, she decided to pass to Avery Maxfield.
Halleck comes away with another miss there. She's looked real good again tonight, but just the shot hasn't dropped. But boy, has she competed on every aspect of the game tonight. She's got 6 points, a ton of rebounds, a couple assists for her. Another good game for Olivia Halleck. Looks like Avery Maxfield's going to get a break here as Reese Haskell checks in with 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go. Ball is knocked back out of bounds, picked up by the Wildcats out of bounds. 52-35 here, 5:44 to go. Terriers ball. So as the Terriers get the ball here, it's Olivia Halleck with Addie Bacon, Veronica Moore. It'll be Olivia Halleck bringing the ball up for the Terriers. Gets it over Veronica. They find Reese Haskell in the corner as Haskell is checked into the game to get some minutes. Veronica Moore swings it to Thurber. Thurber finds Halleck. Halleck with a nice move underneath the basket, but can't finish. Olivia's going to pick up the foul on the trying to get the ball back there. Her third foul. Terriers with a 17-point lead. Here come the Wildcats of Twin Valley. Kate Oyer's got the ball. She brings it up. That's Cadoni. Back out here at number 11. That's Simoneau. They get it back inside to Simoneau. Simoneau finds Carla Sprague. Sprague for three, no good. Rebound by Olivia Halleck. Halleck continues to play a terrific game for the Terriers all around tonight. Anna Williams is going to check in for Olivia Halleck, who sits down with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and a block for the Terriers. She's played a nice game tonight. Veronica Moore remains on the court with Addie Bacon, Reese Haskell, Elise Thurber, and Anna Williams. Veronica Moore gets it to Bacon. They get it inside to Anna. Anna goes up for two, no good, gets her own rebound. She's going to be fouled. So Anna Williams gets a nice offensive rebound on her own miss, and will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Four fouls on Kate Oyer.
Yeah, all their really good players are close to be falling out.
Anna Williams hits the first free throw to extend the Terriers' lead here, 53-35.
Joe, almost all their players are getting there to be just fouling out, which is not good.
And Williams hits the second one.
Considering 2 of their 4 players are 8th graders. Well,
Yep.
one of them a couple of them actually have been playing and doing really good, but I haven't seen.
Kate Oyer throws up the runner from the right side, no good. Fights for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Terriers ball on the possession arrow. 19-point lead, 4:42 to go. Yeah, Twin Valley has certainly competed very well tonight. And halfway through the second quarter there, just kind of the Terriers kind of took over a little bit.
With Abby hitting those 3 threes in a row.
Yeah, Abby and Avery got hot with the three-pointers. The defense started creating all sorts of pressure with Gracie and Veronica, and it just opened up a little bit of a lead. But the Wildcats have fought all the way through this, and we're going to have Kate Oyer getting fouled there by Anna Williams, her first. Team's second here in the fourth quarter. Just 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Kate Oyer is going to go to the line. After 13 points in the first half, she's had 0 here in the second half. So the Terriers have really kind of focused on keeping her quiet in the second half. Oh, so the foul was on Reese Haskell.
No, 13 is Anna Williams.
Oh, Anna Williams, okay.
I didn't know what was happening for a minute. What did Veronica foul out? Or
No, I think they just brought Gracie Patterson for her.
Oh.
So Gracie Patterson checks in for Veronica Moore.
I was confused for a
Oyer
second.
shoots the second one. No good. Anna Williams comes away with another rebound. Anna's playing nice since she's come into the game here. Gracie Patterson brings the ball up for the Terriers. Patterson's had another solid game for Bellows Falls. Addie Bacon swings it over to Haskell. Haskell tries to get it back to Patterson, can't. Fought for and controlled by Bacon. Bacon gets it back to Patterson. Great hustle again by Bacon. They find Elise Thurber. Thurber throws up the three ball. That's good. That's a great three-pointer as Reese Haskell comes up with the assist there. And then that was Elise Thurber knocking down the three ball to extend the Terriers' lead to 21.
We don't really see her shooting threes usually.
Addie Bacon comes away with the steal there as Addie continues to contribute in so many ways for this team. Wildcats come back with the ball here. That's Cadoni firing up the three, no good. Rebounds controlled by Cadoni, gets it out to Kate. Kate Oyer, little spin move, back to Cadoni. Cadoni fires up the three ball. It's going to be off the front of the rim, no good. Fought for by Walker. Walker can't save it. Terriers ball, 3.5 to go, up by 21. So yeah, you got to look at all the contributions. I mean, everyone who's stepped on that court tonight, they've done what they were supposed to do. They've been in the right places. They've made the right plays. It's been contributions from everyone that have given the Terriers the ability to be up by 21 at this point. Elise Thurber's got the ball out here to Gracie Patterson. Patterson lines up the three-pointer. No good off the front of the rim. Anna Williams can't control the rebound as Kate Oyer comes away with it. Gets it quickly up to Aaliyah Walker. Aaliyah Walker saves the ball. Gracie Patterson comes away with it. Gets it up in front to Anna Williams. Williams with a great look to Elise Thurber. Elise Thurber can't quite control it, and it's going to get called for the double dribble. With 3 minutes to go here, Terriers up 57-36. Checking in will be Lil Ashcraft for the Wildcats. Gets back to Kate Oyer as Oyer brings up the ball. Oyer's played a nice game tonight. She has 15 points and a ton of rebounds and other things for them. 15 points. That was Nella Wagner with the rebound. She gets it over to Ashcraft. That's Reese Haskell coming up with the defensive rebound for the Terriers. Looks like they're going to call a jump ball, and I think it's going to be Twin Valley ball. Yep, Twin Valley on the possession. So 2:41 to go. 21-point lead here for the Terriers. Just another terrific game by Bellows Falls all around here, Bryce.
Yeah, like you were saying, everybody stepped out of the court tonight, was contributing.
I think we're going to have another fouled three-point shot, and Kate Oyer will go to the line for 3 more free throws.
It was on this
That was
one.
on Reese Haskell that time.
This one was on Reese Haskell, not the last one.
So Oyer will go to the line for 3. She misses that one. She will have taken 15 free throws by the time she's done with these. She's missed the first 2 on this trip. Last time she had 3, she made all 3. She makes 1 out of 3. She's up to 15 points in the game here. 20-point lead here for the Terriers. 2.5 to go. Gracie Patterson brings the ball for the Terriers. Swings it over to Thurber. Thurber gets it into Williams, but Williams can't control it. Oyer comes away with the ball, leading the break for the Wildcats. She gets all the way to the basket, throws it up with the right hand, no good. Fights for her own rebound, no good there. Reese Haskell comes away with the defensive rebound underneath. Looks like we're gonna have a foul on the Wildcats with 2 minutes to go here. Terriers ball, third personal. That was the 10th. That was foul on number 10, Brenna Vollinger, freshman for the Wildcats. Gracie Patterson brings the ball up for the Terriers. As the Terriers' next game is actually Wednesday night against Woodstock here at Holland Gymnasium. What a look by Reese Haskell to find Addie Bacon. I know that was Anna Williams with the basket. So Anna's got a basket, and that was Addie Bacon with another great play. Addie's kind of done a lot of little things out here since she's been out here. Gracie Patterson with a great pass out to Elise Thurber. Elise Thurber with a great catch and a finish. So Elise Thurber with 5 points. Great look by Gracie Patterson there, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, Joe, just the unselfishness that this team has just keeps passing over and over and over again.
Coach Brown gets a substitution in there. Oyer gets the ball back, trying to get downhill, throws up the runner, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws up, no good. Fights for another one, gets that one, and good. 2 more points for Kate Oyer. She's up to 17 points. Gracie Patterson, who's done a great job running the point here in this fourth quarter for the Terriers. Finds Reese Haskell. Reese Haskell lines up the three-pointer, no good. That's Elise Thurber with yet another rebound underneath. I have Elise Thurber with 5 rebounds since coming into this game. And that is the 4th foul on the Wildcats. That's on number 13 of the Wildcats, Lil Ashcraft. Gracie Patterson on the inbounds play. Terriers with a minute to go. The ball is lost over there. Reese Haskell comes up with another steal. Reese Haskell has played a nice couple of minutes since coming into this game here for the Terriers. They get it back to Bacon. Bacon over to Thurber. As the Terriers look to move to 12-3, a game against Woodstock on the horizon. It's a definitely big thing they've done today. As Anna Williams is up to 6 points now for the Terriers, 63-39. They've extended this lead to a big one. That's no good. Rebounds controlled underneath by Reese Haskell as the Terriers just continue to to kind of fill up the stat sheet. We talked about the keys before the game, Bryce, and that rebounding has been something
That's
that's
been on point tonight, Joe.
They have absolutely controlled the glass tonight. They have not given up many second or third opportunities. They fought hard on the offensive end to get their own, so they've played well. You can't give enough credit to absolutely every single one of them tonight. 3-ball up and no good. That's rebounded again by Addie Bacon. They're going to get Elise Thurber on the travel there. But yeah, this I think is the best rebounding effort I've seen as a full team. Like everybody on the team has contributed to the rebounding tonight.
I agree with that statement, Joe.
With 17 seconds to go, Kate Oyer and the Wildcats will look to fire, maybe get another shot up there. Oyer's going to throw up the runner, left hand, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Fires that one up and in. So she's going to go to the line for old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. She's up to 19 points, 7.6 seconds to go. 22-point lead here for the Terriers.
Maybe we should put Abby in and see if she can get the 2.8 seconds again.
And that's no good. Reese Haskell comes away with another rebound. Haskell up to Gracie. Gracie finds Elise. And Elise Thurber with another basket. So Elise Thurber with 7 points. And that was another assist by Gracie Patterson, another rebound by Reese Haskell. And just this stat sheet is just filled up with contributions from everybody all across the board. From my point of view, this is just one of the better all-around efforts I've seen from this Terriers team this year.
This is one of the best games I've ever seen them play.
They were rolling. It was a slow start offensively, 7 points in the first quarter. They finished with 58 points the rest of the 3 quarters, so they definitely caught fire beyond that first quarter.
They did, Joe.
A lot of credit goes to Avery Maxfield with her 21 points. Abby Nystrom contributed 16 points for the Terriers. Olivia Halleck was 6. Gracie Patterson with 5, just all around. And then the guys that came in at the end of the game there were terrific as well. So as we close up today's game, I know that we will see everyone on Wednesday night for the girls versus Woodstock. Until then, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.